This week's book recommendation continues the theme of romance and love that I have throughout February because, y'all, I'm a huge fan of romance. I'm a huge fan of romance because I like love. I love love. It's so great. I'm a romantic at heart. I write romance. I love romance. But also because romance is often looked down upon in our society. And I feel like that has to do with the patriarchy. But I also feel like it has to do with we pigeonhole all romance together. But romance is this beautiful wide genre. And there's so much diversity and beauty and joy that comes in a happily ever after. To continue our theme of love stories, we're going to talk about The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Y'all, 7 different husbands. I love this book. I love this book. I love this book so much. This is how great this book is. My sister, she hates romance, and she loved this book. And I wouldn't necessarily call it romance, although it is romance. I don't know if you would find it in the romance section of the bookstore, but you can find it in the bestseller section of the bookstore because it's been a huge hit. But what I love about it is it explores the beauty and the glamour, and you just get completely lost in old-timey Hollywood. Just Evelyn Hugo is a famous movie star. She's in her older age, and she's giving her memoir stories to a journalist, and you are reliving her life with her as she tells it to the journalist. And there's queer characters in it, which makes me so happy. As y'all know, I love me some queer stories. And there's glamour and there's romance and it's a beautiful, beautiful book to escape to. And we could all use some escapism right now. So if you want to escape into 7 different relationships and 7 different versions of love and one ultimate love of her life as well, I highly suggest The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And if you haven't already read the Daisy Jones and the Six, also by Taylor Jenkins Reid, I suggest just buying them both together because they're amazing. When you go to buy your books, both of her books, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six, both by Taylor Jenkins Reid, I highly, highly, highly suggest going to bookshop.org and finding a local independent bookstore. The greatest way to support diversity in bookshelves is to support independent small bookstores. Get your books from somewhere other than Amazon. Please, please, please. It really helps us get diverse voices out there. Amazon only shows you what's already popular, whereas independent bookstores show you they foster community and support. So support your local independent bookstore and get yourself a copy of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid.